Hello, good morning. This is Chris with Grandma's Laces, and I'm really excited today for sharing this with you. Look at this luscious pile of yumminess. This is all Momigami Edith Holden Nature Notes for 1906. We're going to be making a nature journal at Piecemakers in a couple of weeks, actually. And I just thought it'd be fun to kind of show what we're going to be doing. And this is, I got to tell you, if you're a Momigami fan, the Edith Holden pages are absolutely wonderful to crunch up, and they hold the, I use the rose lotion, they hold the lotion, they dry out beautifully. I love doing Momigami with these papers. They're just beautiful. So we're going to use these papers for these are all neutrals that I already Momigami'd because, you know, it takes a couple minutes for each page. And I thought as a class, we don't want to take the time to do all that. So I've given you a head start in Momigamiing a bunch of neutral pages. What we'll do is start off by creating the journal. It's actually made with, with a file folder. And we'll take the Momigami papers and apply them collage them to the book cover. And then we'll go back in when we're done and put a few more more pictures on top. So we'll finish off the inside as well. So in the process of doing all this Momigami, and I love to do it, I decided what would happen if I did the cover. And this is a book cover. I love the way it feels. It's very interesting, and interesting that it's started to pull away a little bit. So not sure if there's some artistic, possibilities fooling around with that, but I just love the way it turned out. It still has that glossy look from the book cover, and oh my God, the way it feels is just amazing. And here's poor Edith. You can hardly see her with the glare, but this is from the back of the book cover. So what are we going to make with all this, you ask? Here is the journal we will be making. I'm calling this a nature journal, Edith Holden. It's mostly all Edith Holden papers, but you can see how this was the original. I just collaged papers to get the feel. I love her reading. This was all hand printed way back in the day. And then when I was done, I went back through and pulled up a few images that I wanted to put on top of this. So, and then it's bound with just a little hair tie. So, and these are little posts, which I'll be offering in the class too. And the post just screws in. You poke a hole and you screw it right in. So this is the class we're going to be teaching. And here are some of the things. The first day, we're going to make the cover itself. It's a 2-day class. So the first day, we will be making the cover, designing what we want on the inside of it. And we'll be putting the pages. I've already got the pages all ready for you. The main pages in. So day 1, we will actually produce the cover and the book. Day 2, we'll start to go into all of the little embellishments. So we will learn pockets. I love this. You take a giant Edith Holden picture and slice it, back it up, and it creates a very beautiful pocket for you. And then we'll talk about journal cards. We have a bunch of journal cards we'll be doing as well. Then moving on, another style of pocket. We'll have some envelope making. Look how cute that is. And wonderful things tucked inside. So we'll be doing some of that. We'll be learning how to do clusters. This is a little cluster down here, and just using pieces of this and that, and it's a wonderful tuck spot. So then we're going to learn how to do a belly band. This is a belly band using Edith's journal pages, fortified them a little bit, and fussy cut some mushrooms. From a digital, actually, not from the book, but from a digital. And then this is just one of the mushroom pages from her book. And then on the other side, we'll learn how to do other tuck spots, just cutting things out and sticking on the bottom of the page to use as a tuck spot. Up here we have a cute little, I'll take it apart for you. This is just a little fold over the page, but it opens up to be a secret journaling spot. So I thought it was pretty cool little ditty, and it just goes over the top of the page, and it is paper clipped in. So here's kind of one. I love envelope play, and so we will learn. I have the digitals for you to make all 3 of these envelopes, and you pop them open, and there's room inside to stick a card, and then you pop the second one open, and there's room, and you pop the third one, and there's also room. And then behind it all is yet another tuck spot. So we will learn how to make that. Here's another pocket. The pockets get pretty easy once you grasp the notion of how to do them. Here's a fun little envelope made with Edith Holden pages. I'll teach you how to do that. There's a special formula that just unfolds so easily. And here is another cluster as a tuck spot. This is an interesting concept. This is an over the page tuck, and there's room to put stuff on both sides. So we'll learn how to do this, and then we'll also learn how to do this little envelope book. Very, very simple. There's only 3 envelopes here, but they're all been covered with Edith Holden pictures, and they all have a slot, a secret little place to put a journal card. So we'll learn how to make that. And as we go, you use your own your own pictures, the ones that you like. So there'll never be 2 journals exactly the same. And you notice down here, I put another one of the little clusters. So here is a fun envelope we'll learn to play with. I put a pocket on this side of the envelope and a tag, and on the back side, just kind of decorated it up a little bit. The inside, place for more journaling cards. So we'll learn how to do that. We're going to learn a lot of stuff. This is a fun kind of pocket to make, and it is lined, the upper edge is lined with a piece of washi tape, which is very, very sweet. Moving on here, this is not quite a belly band, but it's a giant tuck. I just thought it was beautiful, and it is lined with a piece of craft paper. Another fun little envelope I made with with Edith Holden papers. So moving along, another one of those pockets made from a large picture. You almost don't want to put anything in the pocket, but there it is. And yeah, and I thought this little cluster kind of went pretty good with it. Here's a little piece of cheesecloth that kind of looks like maybe the birds are building a nest with it. It's all in my imagination. What can I say? This is a very interesting kind of pocket that I'll teach you how to make. The corners fold over, and maybe take all little cards out so you can actually see the pocket itself. It's made with the Edith Holden papers. There's a tuck in the back and 3 pockets inside. Moving along, here's the center. We'll be doing a couple of center folds. You always have to put, this is like in the Edith Holden book, they opened up like this. And you always have to put a piece of washi tape to fortify, because that spine has been worn over the years. So, but it's just so beautiful to open up and to look at. So here's another kind of envelope or a half a page pocket. Another fun envelope stuffed with things. This was a fold over. Again, I took one of those large pages from the book and I folded it over. But first I lined it underneath with a piece of cardstock that has a print on it that goes with what we're doing here. So moving on, we have another little tuck. Here's another envelope, a little different style, made with Momigami, but then I keep saying Momigami, made with Edith Holden papers, and we'll learn how to do this little folded back technique. I think it's pretty cool, but the inside is lined, so this is kind of a birdie one. And it goes right down here, another cluster tuck. So here's another cluster tuck. And on this side, we have a flip. I will be teaching you how to make a journal flip. And so again, some of those large pages are just so beautiful. This one has been folded over, and with a flange on one side, it makes a pocket in the top. So we have a really long journal card that goes in the top of it. And you would flip it over, there's a pocket, or yeah, I guess a pocket to make a cute little notebook. Pockets on this side. I won't keep repeating pockets. So, and then this is kind of a fun one too. If you see how this is folded over, this is using Edith Holden journal book pages. And I folded one side up, and it goes around the page. And again, that accordion lip on it that gives a lot of strength, lots of room to put things in, and it folds over the page, which I think is pretty nifty. So we'll be teaching that. See almost all the embellishments? And then here's another. This is an over the page tuck. And so there's pockets on either side, and it gives you enough stability. You can tuck something inside of it. Here's the back side of it. And then we're almost to the end. So I just finished this yesterday. I love, love, love it. So this is a giant envelope, and it's not Edith Holden, but I just thought the colors and everything is so beautiful. So I did collage a couple of her butterflies on this side. It opens up, speaking of butterflies, with like a bank envelope style. It opens up, and then inside there is a little notebook, a notepad with tea-stained pages, and it's tucked right inside of there. So I finished this. It's like, oh my gosh, now what? How am I gonna make this part of the book? I love, love, love it, and I want it to be part of the book. And so I decided to make a pretty cool belly band. And I had this Momigami bird already Momigami, so I just created a belly band and glued the bird on top of it, and there we have a beautiful belly band to snugly hold that larger envelope in. So this is the journal we're going to be making, and you know, folks who take the class may get farther along with the embellishments, but you'll be taking kits home and have a lot of time and opportunity to work. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, just post them below and I'll try my best to answer. And it's at Piecemakers in Costa Mesa, October, I forgot, first week of October. Anyway, enjoy. Thanks for watching.